everyone, it's Rosalind Alfonso, your Miss Citrus Co-Ed for 2013. Today I'm making a brief video just kind of in lieu of many questions that I've received on how to pack for a national pageant. First off, packing for a national pageant is almost the same as packing for a state pageant. The only difference is many girls travel out of state. You know, they fly to wherever their national pageant may be. So these are just some little tips and tricks on how to help you out at the airport and when you pack. So, at home, you are packing. The most heaviest thing you can have in your suitcase that'll weigh you down and they'll charge you the extra $25 or $50 for the weight is your shoes. I know everyone wants to look cute and have a different pair of shoes, but really just save yourself the money. Honestly, if you save yourself the money, you will do wonders. I know traveling, for example, co-ed is during Thanksgiving week. Traveling during Thanksgiving week, is expensive. It really is, especially if you're going to a very, very high touristy area, aka Florida. You know, it's extremely expensive to travel during Thanksgiving week. Save yourself that extra cost of a suitcase that is too heavy and travel light. Really, really try to travel light. I'm not saying don't bring a suitcase. You're going to need to bring a suitcase. However, it's very important that you reduce the amount of shoes that you bring. That is one of the heaviest items in your suitcase. I am one to use the same pair of shoes for a various amount of events as opposed to bringing a pair of shoes for each event. You know, for example, your interview. You're going to wear these nice pumps. You can use those pumps for spokesmodel. You can use those pumps for, you know, your interview and your introduction portion. Those are 3 events that you're going to use the same pair of shoes for. Why bring a different pair of shoes for each? You know, that's one pair. Your formal wear shoes. American Co-Ed is the Thanksgiving banquet, or, you know, if you are singing for your talent and you just need really nice heels to go with your gown or whatnot, hello, formal wear, talent, and Thanksgiving banquet. Bam. 3 events, same pair of shoes. That's 2 pairs you have. Third pair, your fun shoes. These will be like your sneakers. So if you're going to Disney or any other theme park, I made a video earlier throughout the year about how to think of the weather for Co-Ed Nationals. People wear flip-flops in the parks. I mean, I work in the theme parks. It's not the best thing, to be honest with you, especially if you're going to ride a roller coaster that goes upside down. You have to take them off, and then that takes off time from, you know, getting the ride to go quicker, and, you know, you worry about losing your shoes. Take yourself all those worries. Get rid of all those worries. Wear sneakers. You don't have to worry about your feet getting wet. You don't have to worry about somebody stepping on your flip-flops and they break. So just bring a pair of sneakers. And those sneakers, you can wear them around the hotel, you know, AKA your feet stay pretty. Hello. You know, you're putting socks on to cover your feet. You've got some nice sneakers to case them in. Why not wear sneakers? Hello. And, you know, so you're going to store those in your suitcase as well. Make sure they're like lightweight sneakers. You don't want to bring shape-ups. Again, that's weight. So you have 3 pairs of shoes right there. Your next set of shoes, flip-flops for the pool if it's warm enough to go swimming, or if you have an indoor pool for your national pageant, hey, bring some flip-flops. You can use them to bum around the hotel. Store those away. And then 1 extra pair of fun shoes. I always say bring at least 5 pairs of shoes, no more than that. You do not want to go over 5 pairs. You go over 5 pairs, you have more weight in your suitcase. Another item that you want to put in your suitcase, but make sure it's a lightweight item, is your hot roller set. You know, there's some hot roller sets that are really heavy and there's some that are really light. Try to find a really light pair of hot rollers. That way you can pack them in your suitcase and it doesn't really affect your weight. Another thing that I found that was actually very costly if I did not take it out of my suitcase at the airport was, for those of you who are distributing candy to fellow delegates or, you know, goodie bags to girls, you do not want to put that in your suitcase. 1, they'll melt, you know, because under the plane it's kind of warm. And 2, it's weight on your suitcase. I did not know that a bag of candy for 40 girls was going to weigh 3.5 pounds. So I took that out of my suitcase, put it in my carry-on because I had enough room, thankfully. So those are the things that you want to think about. The more weight you add to your suitcase, the more chances you're going to have of having to pay an extra $50 fee. You know, and those $50 can be used towards a park ticket, or it can be used towards food, or towards anything else while you're at your national pageant. Why spend that extra money, right? So that's something you want to pack in your carry-on bag. So keep that out of the suitcase. And your clothes usually aren't going to weigh too much. Remember, steer away from anything that might wrinkle. Put that in your, you know, carry-on bag, like the dress bag, with your gown and your suit. Those are the 2 main items you want to put into your carry-on bag thing. Now that will count as a carry-on, like I said. You're going to carry probably a duffel bag as your other carry-on. That, make sure you have one full outfit, undergarments and everything, just in case your suitcase, heaven forbid, does not make it in time to your national pageant destination. You want to be overly prepared, so carry that in your suitcase, or your duffel bag. Whatever you're bringing as your carry-on. Thankfully, a lot of airlines are very understanding and will not count your crown and banner as your carry-on, like your box. So you should be good. If for any reason they throw a fit, leave room in your duffel bag, stuff it in there, take it out while you're on the plane. Nice tip for you. Yeah, so they won't count that. Make sure you, in your carry-on, you carry your jewelry. We're going into security check next. And the way to breeze through security, number 1, keep the crown and banner in the box. 2, don't wear any jewelry. Usually jewelry is made with metal. You're going to beep when you walk through security. Leave the jewelry in your carry-on bag. And if you want to put jewelry for your flight, put it on after you walk through security so you don't have to do one of these little numbers. That kind of thing. Second, again, carry the candy in your carry-on bag. Carry your electronics in your carry-on bag. If you have liquids, do not, and I say this again, do not put them in your carry-on bag because some airports are very strict and they will probably just throw them out. I know you want to carry makeup, bring a little Ziploc bag with very minimal makeup items. In other words, do your makeup before you get to the airport, unless it's an early flight, I understand completely. But carry most of your liquid items and most of your big makeup products in your suitcase that goes under the plane. On your carry-on bag, you just want to carry maybe like some concealer and some eyeliner, put it in a little Ziploc bag and maybe some lotion. And, a travel-size mouthwash to keep your breath fresh. In case any girls ask you for an autograph, you don't have a stinky breath when you talk to them. So those are just kind of easy ways to get around security. That way you breeze right through. And, oh yeah, wear some like sandal type things, like the flip-flops or something. Wear those on the plane. That way when you go through security, you don't have to go through taking off a pair of socks and taking off, your sneakers or anything like that. Again, you want to breeze through security. You do not want to worry about having to be the one that everybody goes behind because you're taking a long time. Be considerate of those that are flying behind you and, be an example for everyone. Show them that pageant girls don't have to carry their houses on the carry-on thing. All right. Alrighty, girls. Well, I hope this video was a bit of a help for any of you. If you have any questions, please comment below. And I hope to talk to you shortly. If you'll be at co-ed, I hope to meet you at Nationals.